RKO the Infamous NWO back with another video doing my TNA Against All Odds 2012 pay-per-view review. Pay-per-view just ended about 5 minutes ago. Let's get started for the first match of the night. We have Zema Ion versus Jesse Sorensen for the #1 contendership for the X Division title. And this match wasn't that good at all. It was a whatever match. I remember watching like a wrestling documentary with Ion actually trying out for Ring of Honor. So now seeing him in TNA, it's like, whoa. Because I recently watched the documentary too. But yeah, opening match, and it was crap, and it ended in a countout when Ion did a spot and knocked out, what's his name again? Jesse Sorensen? I don't even know. But yeah, match wasn't that good. Ended in a countout, and Ion ended up getting the win. So yeah, that was a bad opener, and showing that this pay-per-view might suck tonight, because it might just suck because opening match just ends off in a countout. What's the point? It just kills the whole. There's no really hype for the pay-per-view if it kills off the first match. But next up, we got Shannon Moore versus Robbie E for the television title. And this match was a whatever match. And Robbie E ended up getting the victory and retained his television title. Next matchup, we got Samoa Joe and Magnus versus Matt Morgan and Crimson for the tag teams titles. And another decent whatever match. It was okay. I believe, what was the ending again? Oh, Magnus ends up pinning Matt Morgan to win the tag team titles. So Samoa Joe and Magnus are your new TNA tag team champions in a whatever match. I could care less. Next up, we got Aries versus Shelley in the X Division, and for the X Division title. And gotta say, this was actually I thought it was decent to pretty good match. They actually it lasted a good amount of time, and Aries ended up getting the victory over Shelley and retained his X Division title. And the next match, we got AJ Styles versus Kazarian, and I thought it was another good match. And surprisingly, Kazarian ended up getting the victory over AJ Styles, which I thought was surprising. But I still think they should do a AJ Styles versus Kazarian versus Christopher Daniels match, because I think everyone would love to see that on pay-per-view. And then we got the match between Gunner and Bischoff, his son. I don't know his name. I didn't even know he was wrestling. That's the sad part. And then Hogan was in Bischoff's son corner, and Bischoff was in Gunner's corner. And obviously Gunner's going to get the victory over this. And I could care less about this match. But then we got the fatal four-way match for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. We got Bobby Roode versus James Storm versus Bully Ray versus Jeff Hardy with Special Enforcer Sting. And this was another whatever match. And at the end, Bobby Roode couldn't get the win over Jeff Hardy, couldn't get the pinfall, so he got the belt. But Sting came in the ring, grabbed the belt off Bobby Roode, and then Roode spit in Sting's face. And when Sting's about to go hit him with the title, he ends up hitting Jeff Hardy, and then has to count 1, 2, 3. I honestly thought, because Storm was right outside the ring, and it looks like he was waiting until to get the stop the pinfall. But that wasn't the case, and Bobby Roode ended up retaining the TNA World Heavyweight Championship in another whatever match. So another throwaway pay-per-view by TNA, and yeah, so it's just a whatever show. And then after, I ended up watching the Victory Road commercial, and it was all about Sting. Seems like Sting's gonna make his return in a return match, and I'm assuming it's gonna be Sting versus Bobby Roode next month at Sting versus Bobby Roode next month TNA pay-per-view, or maybe Sting versus Jeff Hardy, or maybe a three-way dance between those three. I don't know, but I know Sting will be involved in a match, probably, most likely, in the next pay-per-view. So that is my TNA Against All Odds pay-per-view review. Pay-per-view sucked. Do not watch it. Do not waste your money on it, and you will be happy if you do not waste your time and money on this pay-per-view at all. So that is my review. Thanks for watching, and that is it.